Hey everyone, it's Hope. Today I am here to do my August wrap up. Now this month I was in a ginormous reading slump and the number of books I read were quite unimpressive from my previous months. I am really excited and happy that I actually made it through as many as I did because I thought I would be lucky to read 4 books this month. That's how bad my reading slump was. But not for the fact that I was just reading awful books, because most of the books that I read this month I rated 5 stars. So without further ado, let's see these 6 books that I completed in the month of August. First book that I finished this month, it was Zack and Mia by AJ Betts. And I ended up rating this, I believe, a 3 out of 5 stars. And the reason why I did this, it's not because it wasn't a good book. It was because going into the book, I had read a lot of reviews and saw the blurb about how this was a mixture between The Fault in Our Stars and Eleanor and Park. And while it did have some similarities, it was not a mixture of those two, so my expectations were very high and I just thought it was going to be completely different than what it was. So I feel like if I didn't go into reading the book with that expectation, I probably would have enjoyed it more. But it was a pretty good read, and if you guys are looking for a book that really focuses on lifting other people up, creating new friendships, and just really being there for people in a supportive way, then this is a good book to pick up. So right after reading Zack and Mia, I got the one sent to me. I ordered it from Amazon and this came in, and I knew I had to finish this trilogy because last month I had just finished the Selection and the Elite, so I needed to see what happened for this conclusion, and I'm lending out my copies, so that's why I just have the dust jacket here. But yeah, so I got this, I loved it, rated it a 5 out of 5 stars, literally had no idea what was going to happen until the very end. Yeah, just so many feels in this book, loved it, like I said, 5 out of 5 stars. As you can see, the third book that I read this month was Crash Into You by Katie McGarry. Now I got this on my Kindle through my library app, so I don't have the actual book here, but oh my goodness, best book of this series. I cannot wait to read the very last one. I freaking loved this book. I didn't think that I was going to like this more than Pushing the Limits, but I'm pretty sure I like this book more than Pushing the Limits. If you guys haven't checked out Katie McGarry's series, the Pushing the Limits series, I definitely think you guys would really enjoy it if you like the contemporary, kind of more new adult-ish type books. I still think this is considered YA, but yeah, great love stories and friendships and overcoming adversity type of stories, and I just loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. For the fourth book that I read this month was the second book of the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, and that was Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor. This is a book that I checked out from the library, so I don't have the physical copy here. I did rate this one a 4 out of 5 stars. It kept me pretty entertained. The world building was great. I am excited to see what happens and how it ends. I probably won't read the third and last one for a little bit because I have a ton of books that I've actually purchased that I need to read before that. But yeah, I'm super excited to see what happens with Karu. The fifth book that I read this month was all because of Penguin Publishing and how awesome they are. They hold it's not a competition, but like an opportunity for you to get the books on your reading device, electronic reading device, before they come out. And so I entered to win The Young Elites by Marie Lu, and I got it. So I was super excited for this book because her Legend trilogy was by far my absolute favorite trilogy I've ever read. So I was super excited to get this book, and thank you Penguin Publishing again for letting everyone participate in First to Read program and for choosing me to get this book because I loved it. It was awesome. I believe I rated this a 4 out of 5 stars. I am expecting it to just get better and better and better, and yeah, the anticipation is going to kill me because this book doesn't even come out until October, so who knows when the second book is going to come out, and then I'm pretty sure it's going to be a trilogy, so Yeah, I better start getting patient because, like I said, I think this is just going to get better as the books go on. So for the young elites, I did do a non-spoiler book review, and I will link that link down below in the description box. Feel free to check it out. And yeah, for the last book that I read this month, Hannah from Hannah Love Books contacted me over YouTube and asked if I wanted to do a read-along because she saw that I wanted to read this book in my to be read for this month, and of course I said yes. I had never done a read along before, and it's been so fun to read a book along with somebody else. I've done it with my sister in the past, but she doesn't really do like booktube stuff, so it was completely different. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen her videos, I will go ahead and link her YouTube link down below in the description box as well. But the book that we decided to read along together was Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. I am planning on doing a non-spoiler book review for this sometime in the near future, but until then, I will just let you guys know that I really loved this book. I loved it more than the Mortal Instruments series. I've read all of those books except for the very last one, so don't spoil me on what happens. But yeah, the characters are great, and I won't say anything more because that's what I will talk about in my non-spoiler book review sometime in the near future. So like I said earlier, this month I didn't read too many, 6 books. I still think that's great for the reading slump that I was in. I just reviewed like my August TBR, and I gave myself a goal of the 4 books that I wanted to read. I didn't quite stick to that. I did want to read this book, and I did that. And I did want to read this book, and I did that. I did not read The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, shame on me. But maybe I'll save that for October because I think it's like a paranormal type book. And I did start Just One Day. That was also on my August TBR. I'm about a third of the way through it. I kind of got distracted by other books that just kind of came my way, so whoops. I will try to stick to my September TBR better than this one, but hey, I got 50% on that, so I feel like that's good. Anyways, guys, let me know what your favorite book was that you read this month, and it was so great hanging out with you today, and I'm sure I'll see you soon. Bye!